हेलो नमस्कार। खुश रहो बच्चों। आई एम JV'n डॉक्टर शाहनवाज आलम, Assistant Professor of Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today we discuss about most important concept of Indian economy. Today topic is changing in cropping pattern. Traditionally, agriculture and allied sector has been the primary source of livelihood of the people living in rural area and rural India. Not only the promotion of dependence of rural masses on the agriculture and allied activity has been substantial, but also term of employment generation and contribution of national economy. The importance of agriculture and allied sector has been imminent ever after implementation of new economic policy in 1991. The consequent, the economic reform, the importance of agriculture and allied sector in terms of employment generation and source of livelihood of the rural India have been enormous over the 10 years. Agriculture sector in India has been experienced marked change with respect to area under cultivation, cropping patterns, productivity, use of technology, land holding pattern and reform thereof, use of fertilizer and pesticide, pattern of irrigation area under irrigation, use of high yielding variety of seeds. Issue associated with the said parameters of agriculture and their changing dimension have been under the research domain of various scholars over the years with varying research outcomes. It may be noted that of the offshore issue, much interest has been shown to the study changing crop pattern of agriculture in India, which has significant bearing on agriculture productivity and volume of agricultural output of different crops. In the current year, many studies have also undertaken to establish there was a trend amongst the farmer in rural India during the post-reform period to shift from to non-farm activity, mainly because of the decline of productivity in farming activity. Other than the decline in productivity in agriculture, availability of unemployment opportunity outside the agriculture sector, lower per capita output, and compared to manufacture a capitalist sector. Farm, farmer from farm to non-farm activity appear to be in, in tandem with author Lewis' concern that there has been unlimited supply of labor in agriculture sector and due to the economic expansion or availability of activity outside agriculture sector, the labor supply to non-farm capitalist sector tends to increase over the year. He argued that expansion of the industrial sector is cultivated by supply of cheap labor from the agriculture sector because of labor surplus and other inherent lapses in agriculture sector. Output per head in this sector is often lower than capitalist sector. It is due to the low labor output ratio in agriculture sector and rising rising unemployment opportunity outside the agriculture sector. Labor employed in agriculture activities tends move move toward the non-farm sector in rural area or the urban area for each of the employment opportunity in non-farm farming. As the economy experienced development and development and achieve the higher growth rate of GDP, there is tendency to, on the parts of the laborer, those who were earlier engaged in agriculture activity, to move to non-farm activity as rebate from the sum of the recent study that in India, work engaged in agriculture and allied activity are moving the non-farming activity over the year. At the beginning of the present century, nearly 83% of total cultivated land in India was put under the food cooperation, and the remaining 17% was just under the food crop. But in 1944-45, there was change in the cropping pattern in India. Area under the food crop come down to 80%, and area under non-food crops slightly increased to 20%. These changes in cropping pattern mainly occurred due to the increase in the price of non-food grain or cash crops. Af- After independence, a lot of changes had been recorded in respect of cropping pattern in India. The area under cultivation of the traditional commercial crops, cotton, oilseeds, jute, sugarcane, potato, etc., also recorded a modest increase. More particularly, the area under the oilseeds and area under sugarcane have been recorded to impressive increase to the extent of 86% and 80% respectively. By 1990, 1987, 88, the recent year, there is definite deficit in area from non-food crops in the country. The main reason behind the shift are: first, the price of food crops has been increased at very faster rates. Secondly, cultivation of food crops new new days high new days has become a very much productive due to the introduction of new technology in Indian agriculture. Thank you. In next topic, we will discuss about the commercialization of agriculture